Earlier this year, the Jacksonville City Council took away $3.2 million for a road project in the Suttell Drive area. After the community pushed back, the money was given to other projects, but the community is still upset, saying they are being neglected by the elected. They would like to see City Hall do more to lift the businesses that have been waiting on some kind of economic development. On your side, Ken Amaro joins us tonight with more live. Ken?
That's correct, Jeannie. Community leaders are telling me that they've been hearing from City Hall for nearly 2 decades that community investment is coming. In fact, sources were identified like TIF, and also CIP and as well as CRA as some of the sources, but they have yet to see the money. Historically speaking, for decades, at one time, Suttell Drive was a thriving business district in the city's predominantly black community. Now it's a shadow of its glory days. Businesses are in dire need of an economic shot in the arm. The president of the Sherwood Forest Paradise Park Community Association tells us City Hall made promises of economic reinvestment as well as development, and they're still waiting. Eunice Barnum recently fired off a series of emails to City Hall asking elected officials to address their concerns to Suttell Drive community and its business community viability.
There are 5 other CRAs in the city, and they all seem to be flourishing. They seem to be at least working. You can see some movement. However, we've had ours for 13 years with no movement.
And coincidentally, tomorrow City Hall is going to have a series of hearings on CRAs, which stands for Community Reinvestment Act. And I'm pretty sure Ms. Barnum will be here because whatever decisions are made will go into the budget for next budget year. I reached out to the City Council district member. I'll tell you what she has to say tonight at 6. Back to you.